Zombie, 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 zombie nation, zombie, 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 zombie nation. Zombie, 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 zombie nation, zombie, 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 zombie nation.
Richtung Salzburg. Zombie nation.
Fall back, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back, get back. Fall back, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back. I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, as long as she can really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. When it, then we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap. You said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. You see J that. I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid. One girl, one side.
Oh, when the Saints marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You look at the Saints' defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Young to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's to his running back, Quinshawn Judkins. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Set, hut. 10, flat, 5, 97. 6, mega. Hut.
Throwing, Young. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 27 yards there, a first down.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk.
Ready?
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately. The Panthers at 4-6 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now Young. And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball, You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Barber to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Rattler working out of the gun. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's Barber. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's taken in by Palmer. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Come on, set.
To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. You look at this Saints defense, currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
Ready, zoom, black. 6, yellow, 43.
Young now from the 50. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Red, yellow, 22.
Young to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights on in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Black shot. Blue 32.
Now Rattler. That's over the middle into the hands of Noel. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Blue striker. Let's go now. Ready.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Throw left side complete. That's Barber. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Ready. Set.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adonai Mitchell hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Young. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
10 black. Black ultra. Beauty, yellow. Set cut.
Now here's Young. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
38.
To throw, Young. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red, cycle. Black 40.
It'll be Young again. They'll get this complete to Sanders, the tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a 1st down here.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And they get to him quickly as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Ready.
Young working out of the gun. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they're just
down the numbers. There he goes. Big strides. Look at him go. Touchdown, New Orleans. Daniel Bellinger, 69 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Hey, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Yellow, 43.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's caught. McMillan with it. And they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
Ready. Here we go. Here we go.
Barber on 1st and 10. And down to the 36-yard line here. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the play. It's 2nd and inches.
Rattler wants to throw it.
6-yard line.
He'll check this one down to Barber. And he'll go down at the 28. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
22 meters.
1st down, New Orleans.
Ready. Set. Cut.
Toss left for Barber. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Ready.
Final play of the half. Young looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD. And now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Ready.
Once again, it's Barber. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd down and 7. To the air is Rattler. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material. This will be dumped off to Barber. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now here's the former Panther. Had some great years with him. It's Christian McCaffrey. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Here we go. Yellow. Cut.
They go back to the ground. This time, Barber. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Rattler. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Yellow. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw for it with Rattler. And it's caught. Touchdown, Saints. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go. Ready?
Now Young. Got a man and he hits him in stride. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their ball, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Out of the gun, it's Young. This is caught by McMillan. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Panthers,
6 down. Ready?
Here is Young. They'll find McMillan here. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second in a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Set. 60 red.
They'll throw again. Young. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Here's Young from the shotgun. He'll try and do this himself. Checks it down to Jenkins. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Young and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it.
Set, ready, set.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground with Barber. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Here we go. Fight, quick. Black, yellow, blue. Red, cycle. Green, jack. Hut.
Throwing is Rattler. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Barber. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Ready.
First down, New Orleans.
Up the middle they go with Barber. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Well, these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So a win here in Charlotte would give them the season sweep. Slot man moves right. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Now Rattler. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance. The Panthers' stats have been, but as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Rattler from the gun, third down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
On fourth down, here's Rattler. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Adonai Mitchell with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Saints look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. That will set them back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Young. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. Young and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it.
Set hut, black ultra.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now inside the 25. And finally down at the 9-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. To the air once more, Young. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Blaster, 6, 10 black. Ready?
Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And now what we have here, a third and goal.
40, ready.
Young to throw it. It's complete. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Nice completion, nice gain.
Great tackle.
Really good tackle. Kept him in bounds, kept things going. What do you do here?
That's the question. Let's see what they do. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. It'll be Young again. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Trouble 30 flat. 90 punt.
They'll stay on the ground with Barber. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
It's a gain